Ladies and gentlemen, within you resides a power greater than any external force, a divine presence that is not separate from you, but part of you. This power is the essence of your being, a manifestation of your limitless potential. The moment you realize that God is within you, you unlock the doors to extraordinary possibilities. Too many of us seek strength and guidance outside ourselves, unaware that the very energy we crave lies dormant within. It is not a distant dream or a far-off hope. It is the reality you can tap into today in this very moment. When you begin to act as if God is within you, you step into a life of boundless potential, where fear has no place and doubts are but fleeting shadows. Understand this: every great success, every remarkable achievement has been driven by this inner power. Whether you're striving for wealth, health, or happiness, the first step is always to believe that within you lies the force to make it real. You are not just a human being seeking a higher power, you are a divine being, and that divinity is with you always, ready to guide you toward your highest purpose. When you act with the belief that you are divinely supported, you become unstoppable. Your thoughts become more powerful, your actions more purposeful, and your results more profound. You will face challenges, yes, but you will know deep within that no obstacle is insurmountable when you walk in alignment with the God within you. Remember, the world reflects what you believe about yourself. If you believe you are connected to a higher source, the universe will respond with opportunities, guidance, and success. The laws of nature are on your side, and the power of your inner divinity will manifest in every area of your life. So move forward today with a new sense of certainty. Know that you carry within you the divine spark that created everything you see, hear, and touch. Embrace that power, act upon it with unwavering faith, and watch as your life transforms in ways beyond your imagination. You are a living testament to the greatness of that divine force, and it will never lead you astray. Within you resides an untapped wellspring of power, a force so vast and infinite that it can transform every aspect of your life. This power is not something external to you. It is not something that you must seek out in distant places or wait for some divine intervention to reveal. It is already within you, always has been, and always will be. The moment you realize and embrace this truth, the doors to unlimited potential swing wide open, and you begin to live a life that is in alignment with your highest purpose. The truth is that most people go through life unaware of the extraordinary power they hold inside themselves. They live their lives as if they are mere mortals, subject to the whims of fate, circumstance, and external forces. They look for answers outside of themselves, waiting for someone or something to tell them what to do or to show them the way. However, the reality is that the answers, the strength, the guidance, and the success they seek are not to be found out there. They are to be found within. When you recognize that God, the divine, or whatever you choose to call it, resides within you, it becomes clear that you have access to a source of energy and wisdom that is infinite. This awareness allows you to tap into a power that is far greater than any challenge or obstacle you may face. The power within you is not limited by time, space, or material conditions. It is an eternal and boundless force that can help you achieve any goal, overcome any difficulty, and create the life you desire. Imagine for a moment that you are a vessel for this divine energy. When you consciously align with this inner power, it is like opening a channel to a limitless supply of creative energy, intelligence, and guidance. The more you connect with this source, the more you begin to understand that everything you need to succeed is already within your grasp. You do not need to look outside yourself for validation or approval. Instead, you tap into an inner knowing, a deep sense of confidence, and a profound connection to your purpose in life. This understanding of your divine power shifts your perspective. Instead of seeing yourself as a small, powerless being in a vast and indifferent universe, you recognize that you are an essential part of the grand design of existence. You are not a passive observer of life, but an active participant in the creation of your own destiny. By recognizing that God is within you, you begin to see that you are not only connected to this divine power, but also a co-creator of your reality. When you embrace the idea that God is within you, it leads to a profound sense of empowerment. It changes the way you think about yourself and the world around you. You begin to realize that you are not a victim of circumstance, but rather the master of your own fate. Your thoughts, words, and actions take on new meaning and purpose. You no longer feel helpless or hopeless, but instead you begin to recognize that you have the ability to shape your life in any way you desire. This realization also brings a deeper sense of peace and inner strength. When you know that you are not alone, that a divine presence resides within you, it gives you the confidence to face any challenge with faith and courage. The storms of life no longer feel overwhelming because you know you have an unshakable source of power that is always with you. Whether you are facing financial difficulties, relationship struggles, health challenges, or any other obstacle, you can rest assured that you have the strength within you to overcome them. This inner power is also the key to unlocking your creative potential. When you recognize that you are divinely inspired, you begin to realize that your ideas, dreams, and aspirations are not random or insignificant. They are the manifestation of the divine within you, calling you to step into your greatness. Every spark of creativity, every burst of inspiration, is a reflection of this inner power, urging you to act upon it and bring your ideas to life. It is important to understand that this divine power within you is not something that you have to earn or achieve. It is already yours. It is not dependent on your external circumstances, your past mistakes, or your present situation. It is inherent in who you are as a human being. The key is to become aware of it and to consciously connect with it. The more you align yourself with this inner power, the more you begin to see its presence in every area of your life. Your relationships improve, your health flourishes, and your financial situation begins to shift as you align with the divine energy within you. This is not just some abstract concept or philosophical idea. It is a practical, real-life truth that can be applied to your everyday existence. When you begin to act in alignment with this inner power, you start to experience tangible results. Your confidence grows, your intuition sharpens, and your ability to take decisive action improves. You no longer feel like you are wandering aimlessly through life, but instead, you feel a deep sense of purpose and direction. As you continue to recognize the divine power within you, you also begin to see the divine presence in others. You understand that every person you encounter is also a vessel for this same divine energy. This awareness fosters a sense of compassion and understanding as you realize that everyone is connected through this shared source of power. Instead of judging or criticizing others, you begin to see them as fellow travelers on the same journey, all striving to recognize and embrace the divine within themselves. The process of recognizing the divine within you is not a one-time event. It is a continuous journey of growth and transformation. The more you connect with this inner power, the more you will uncover new layers of potential within yourself. You will discover strengths you never knew you had, talents that have been hidden for years, and opportunities that were once invisible to you. As you continue to nurture this connection, you will find that your life begins to unfold in ways that are aligned with your highest good. Ultimately, the recognition that God is within you is not just about achieving material success or external accomplishments. It is about realizing your true nature, your divine essence, and your unique purpose in the world. It is about stepping into your highest potential and living a life that is filled with joy, fulfillment, and meaning. When you fully embrace the truth that God is within you, you will discover a power that is greater than any challenge, greater than any fear, and greater than anything that might stand in your way, and this power will guide you to the life you were always meant to live. When you begin to act with the belief that God is within you, you step into a realm of boundless potential. This belief shifts the way you perceive not only yourself, but also the world around you. The simple act of aligning yourself with the divine force within you brings an extraordinary transformation to your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately the results you experience in life. It is a shift from living in uncertainty and fear to living in purpose and confidence. You begin to understand that by acting with the belief that you are divinely guided, you are no longer constrained by limitations, but empowered by possibilities. The first powerful impact of this belief is on your mindset. Our thoughts are the root of all our experiences. What we think about and believe shapes our actions, reactions, and decisions. When you recognize and embrace the truth that God is within you, your thoughts change. You begin to think more positively, more expansively, and more confidently. Fear, doubt, and self-limiting beliefs are replaced with trust, courage, and the understanding that you are never alone. When you act from this place of knowing, your mind is aligned with your true potential, and you begin to think bigger thoughts. You no longer hold yourself back with negative self-talk or perceived barriers. Instead, you think of what is possible and what you are capable of achieving. Your thoughts become more purposeful, focused, and directed. Every day, your mind is constantly creating, shaping, and molding your reality. With the belief that God is within you, you approach life with a different perspective. Every challenge is no longer seen as a threat or an insurmountable obstacle, but as an opportunity for growth and expansion. You understand that you have the strength and the wisdom within you to overcome any difficulty, and with that belief, you begin to act in ways that reflect that strength. As your thoughts change, so do your actions. When you believe that you are divinely supported, your actions reflect a deeper sense of confidence. You take steps toward your goals with certainty, knowing that the path you are on is guided and supported by a force greater than yourself. Your decisions become more aligned with your true desires, and you move forward with the conviction that you are on the right track. You no longer hesitate or second guess yourself. Instead, you trust the wisdom within you, and you act upon it without fear of failure or rejection. In this process, the alignment of your belief with your actions creates momentum. Every step you take toward your goals, fueled by this belief, brings you closer to success. It's not that life becomes easy or that challenges disappear, it's that your approach to those challenges changes. You no longer see setbacks as failures, but as valuable lessons and stepping stones on your journey. With the belief that God is within you, you begin to see solutions rather than problems, and every effort you put forth is empowered by a deep trust that you are exactly where you need to be. This newfound confidence also affects how you interact with others. The belief that you are divinely guided and supported brings a sense of inner peace and security that radiates outward. You are no longer seeking validation or approval from others because you know, deep within, that you are whole and complete just as you are. This self-assurance allows you to engage with others from a place of love, understanding, and empathy, rather than fear or insecurity. Your interactions become more authentic and meaningful because you no longer feel the need to impress or prove yourself to others. Instead, you act with kindness, generosity, and a willingness to connect on a deeper level. Moreover, acting with the belief that God is within you elevates your sense of purpose. Every action you take is driven by a higher intention. You begin to understand that your life has a greater meaning, and the work you do, the relationships you foster, and the goals you pursue are all part of a larger plan. Your sense of purpose becomes your guiding star, and you move forward with the knowledge that everything you do is in alignment with your true calling. This belief transforms your approach to even the most mundane tasks. You no longer see work as a chore or a means to an end, but as a sacred opportunity to express your divine nature and fulfill your higher purpose. As your actions become more aligned with your belief, your results begin to shift as well. The world around you responds to the energy you put out. When you act with confidence and certainty, people are drawn to you. Opportunities appear that you had once thought were out of reach. Success comes more easily because you are no longer blocked by the internal resistance that once held you back. The belief that God is within you allows you to tap into a source of infinite possibilities, and as you act with this belief, those possibilities begin to manifest in your life. The changes you experience as a result of acting with the belief that God is within you are not just external, they are deeply internal as well. You develop a sense of inner peace that comes from knowing you are in alignment with your highest truth. You no longer feel the need to struggle or strive endlessly for success, because you trust that everything you need is already within you. The anxiety and stress that often accompany the pursuit of success begin to dissipate, replaced with a calm confidence that allows you to navigate challenges with ease. This inner peace does not mean that life becomes free of difficulties, but rather that you handle those difficulties with a sense of grace and acceptance. You understand that life's challenges are part of the journey and that they are opportunities for growth and learning. With the belief that God is within you, you know that every obstacle is simply a stepping stone toward your greater success, and you are equipped with the strength and wisdom to face it with courage. The belief that God is within you also fuels your creativity and innovation. When you know that you are divinely inspired, you begin to tap into a wellspring of creativity that is limitless. You begin to think outside of the box, to come up with solutions to problems that once seemed impossible to solve. You recognize that your creativity is not something you have to force. It is a natural expression of your inner divinity. As you act from this place, you become more resourceful, more inventive, and more capable of overcoming challenges in unique and creative ways. As you continue to act with the belief that God is within you, your life becomes a reflection of this inner truth. Your relationships flourish, your health improves, and your success becomes inevitable. You begin to experience a sense of fulfillment and joy that comes from knowing you are living in alignment with your true purpose and potential. This belief empowers you to be the best version of yourself, and as you step into your greatness, you inspire others to do the same. This is the transformative power of belief. It is not just about thinking positively or hoping for the best. It is about aligning your thoughts, your actions, and your intentions with the divine power that resides within you. When you act with the certainty that you are supported by this inner force, you become unstoppable. Every step you take is guided, and every goal you pursue is within reach. Your life becomes a testament to the incredible power of belief, and you begin to realize that nothing is impossible when you act from the truth that God is within you. When you begin to embrace the belief that God is within you, something remarkable begins to happen. The universe itself responds. It's as if the very fabric of reality is aligned to support your growth, success, and fulfillment. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions act like a beacon that attracts opportunities, people, and situations that are in harmony with your desires. The universe does not act passively when you take steps in faith. It actively responds by reflecting your beliefs and intentions back to you. This dynamic interaction is a fundamental principle that shapes the course of your life. The law of attraction is a powerful concept that has been discussed for centuries, yet many fail to understand the depth of its truth. It is not just about wishing for something or desiring it. It is about truly understanding that you are one with the universe. When you believe that God is within you, you realize that you are not separate from the divine flow of life. You are not an isolated individual navigating a chaotic world. Instead, you are an integral part of a much larger system that is constantly moving and evolving. This interconnectedness means that your beliefs, thoughts, and actions send ripples throughout the universe, and in return, the universe responds to you in kind. At the core of this understanding is the recognition that everything is energy. Your thoughts are energy, your emotions are energy, and the actions you take create energy. This energy then vibrates out into the world, attracting like energy in return. When you act with the belief that God is within you, your energy changes. You radiate confidence, positivity, and faith in the abundance that life has to offer, and this energy attracts experiences that are aligned with your belief. Experiences that reflect the power and wisdom you hold inside. The universe does not respond to idle wishes or fleeting thoughts. It responds to your true beliefs and the energy you embody. When you believe that God is within you, you begin to shift the frequency of your energy. Instead of feeling disconnected, uncertain, or limited, you begin to radiate a vibration of wholeness, trust, and divine connection. The universe, in turn, sends you people, opportunities, and situations that align with this higher frequency. It's as if life begins to conspire in your favor, gently guiding you toward your goals and dreams. This alignment with the universe goes beyond material success. It is about the experiences, the growth, and the lessons that come with walking in alignment with your true self. The universe will not only bring you what you ask for, but it will also bring you the experiences you need to learn, grow, and expand your consciousness. You may find that the path you thought you were on changes in unexpected ways, but it is precisely these shifts that are needed to get you to where you need to be. When you are aligned with the divine power within you, you begin to trust that every turn, every challenge, every success is part of a larger plan, a plan that is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. One of the most profound aspects of this dynamic relationship with the universe is the realization that you are not just passively waiting for things to happen. You are an active participant in the creation of your reality. The belief that God is within you means that you are co-creating with the universe. Your thoughts and actions are not isolated from the world. They are part of a larger, interconnected web of existence. As you align with your true power and purpose, the universe responds by presenting you with opportunities that match the energy you are putting out. It's like a cosmic dance, where your steps lead to the creation of the life you desire, and the universe supports you every step of the way. This partnership with the universe is not about forcing things to happen or trying to control the outcome. It is about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. When you believe that God is within you, you come to realize that you do not need to struggle or fight for what you want. Instead, you allow things to flow naturally, knowing that the universe is working with you, not against you. The more you trust in this divine connection, the more effortless your path becomes. Opportunities come with ease, and solutions to problems present themselves when you need them most. As you continue to trust in this connection, you begin to experience synchronicities, those moments when things seem to fall into place at just the right time. These are not coincidences. They are the universe's way of confirming that you are on the right path. These synchronicities are a clear sign that you are aligned with your higher purpose, and they serve as reminders that the universe is responding to your beliefs and intentions. Each synchronicity is like a little nudge, telling you that you are exactly where you need to be and that you are being supported in ways you may not even be aware of. The more you align yourself with the belief that God is within you, the more you begin to notice the abundance that surrounds you. The universe is constantly offering you gifts, but often people fail to recognize them because they are focused on what they don't have rather than what they do. When you start to embrace the truth that the divine resides within you, you begin to see the world through a different lens. Instead of seeing scarcity or lack, you begin to see abundance in every area of your life. Opportunities to grow, to create, to connect, and to succeed are everywhere around you. The universe, in all its infinite wisdom, is constantly providing you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. But you must be willing to see it and accept it. This awareness of the universe's response is also crucial in understanding the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful force that amplifies the positive energy you send out into the world. When you act with the belief that God is within you, you begin to appreciate every moment, every opportunity, and every lesson, knowing that the universe is providing exactly what you need. Gratitude sends out a vibration of acknowledgement and appreciation, which in turn attracts even more blessings into your life. The more grateful you are for what you already have, the more the universe has to give you. This creates a positive feedback loop where your energy continually attracts more of what you desire. The universe responds to you not just in material ways, but also in ways that enrich your soul. It brings people into your life who support and encourage you. It opens doors to new experiences that expand your understanding of the world, and it provides you with challenges that help you grow. Every aspect of your life becomes a reflection of the divine presence within you. As you continue to act with the belief that God is within you, the universe becomes a co-creator in your journey, guiding you toward the realization of your dreams. The key to fully understanding this principle is recognizing that you are not separate from the universe. You are a part of it. The energy you send out into the world is reflected back to you, and when you live in alignment with your divine nature, you attract experiences that mirror your inner truth. The more you trust in the divine guidance within you, the more the universe aligns with your highest good, bringing you closer to your goals and dreams with each passing day. In this dance of co-creation, you become more than just an individual. You become a force of nature, divinely guided and supported by the universe at every step. In conclusion, the transformative power of recognizing that God is within you cannot be overstated. When you fully embrace this truth, you tap into an immense well of strength, wisdom, and potential that resides within every human being. This inner divine power is the key to unlocking a life of fulfillment, purpose, and success. The moment you begin to act with the belief that you are divinely supported, your thoughts, actions, and results shift in profound ways. You no longer see yourself as limited by external circumstances, but as a co-creator with the universe, empowered by the boundless energy of the divine. When you recognize that God is within you, you start to see the world and yourself through a completely different lens. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty fade away, replaced by a deep sense of inner peace, confidence, and unwavering trust in your own abilities. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become mere stepping stones, guiding you on your path toward your highest potential. You begin to approach life with a sense of purpose, knowing that you are supported by a force greater than yourself. With this belief, you gain the clarity to make decisions that align with your true desires, and you take action with confidence, knowing that each step is guided by divine wisdom. Moreover, the universe responds to your belief. It is not just about hoping for change or wishing for success. It is about aligning your thoughts, actions, and energy with the divine presence within you. The law of attraction is not a passive concept. It is an active force that works in tandem with your faith and belief. As you begin to act with the certainty that God is within you, you start to notice the synchronicities, the opportunities, and the people that show up in your life to support your journey. These are not random occurrences, but rather manifestations of the universe's response to your inner alignment. Your belief in your divine power transforms not only your internal world, but also your external circumstances. As you shift your energy and mindset, you attract the experiences and outcomes that reflect your true potential. Success becomes less about struggle and more about flow. You no longer need to force your way through life because you trust that everything you need is already within you and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. This belief also brings a profound sense of gratitude. When you recognize that God is within you, you understand that every moment, every experience, and every challenge is an opportunity for growth and expansion. You learn to appreciate the journey, knowing that each step you take is part of a larger, divine plan. Gratitude amplifies the positive energy you put out into the world, attracting even more blessings and opportunities into your life. Ultimately, living with the belief that God is within you is a path to true empowerment. It is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and alignment with your highest purpose. When you fully embody this truth, you unlock the unlimited potential that resides within, and your life becomes a reflection of the greatness and divinity that you carry within you. You are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances, but you become the creator of your own reality, guided and supported by the divine presence that resides within your very being.